In this video, I'm going to teach you how to determine if you can rank a keyword #1 in Google with a reasonable amount of work.
This video is brought to you by Appy's Academy.
In other words, how do you determine if ranking a keyword #1 in Google is a realistic goal? Basically, I'm going to teach you how to install and use SEO for Chrome. I'm going to explain how to determine and use PageRank of your competition. And I'm going to give you your first homework assignment to lay the groundwork for your first 10 websites that will start to develop you a passive income. So let's begin. Hey guys, this is Mike, and I'm actually jumping in here. I'm inserting this new clip right before the actual lesson starts because I recorded this a while ago, and there's actually one very important update that I need to make regarding this lesson. But aside from this thing that I'm going to tell you, everything in the video is still completely relevant, and it's still exactly how you want to go forward with this part of the plan. So let me just tell you real quick what it is. Basically, in this video at one point, right around the beginning, I'm going to tell you to download Google Chrome as your browser, which you still need to do anyway. You're going to download Google Chrome for your browser, and then you're going to download SEO for Chrome extension. That's what I tell you in the video. But for the update, instead of downloading the SEO for Chrome extension, I'm going to have you download the Open Site Explorer from Moz Chrome extension. And don't worry if you don't know what that means. I'm going to do it right now as soon as I explain this. The reason we're making this change, and again, you might not necessarily understand what I'm saying right now, but by the end of the lesson, you'll fully understand what I mean. But basically, ever since I made the lesson, Google has decided no longer to update their PageRank that they have for every single website and every single URL that exists, which means instead of using PageRank to judge the competition like we would have before, now we're going to use the Moz Page Authority to judge the competition. And they're basically pretty much equivalent in terms of what they tell you about a website. So it's not a big deal that we're changing it, but it's something that you do need to know. So basically the way it works is Google PageRank is a scale from 0 to 10, and then the Moz Page Authority is pretty much the same, except it's from 0 to 100. So if a Google PageRank is 0, that means the Moz Page Authority is anywhere between 0 and 9. If the Google PageRank is 1, then the Moz Page Authority is anywhere between 10 and 19, and it goes on and on down the list up until, a PageRank of 10 is 100, a Google PageRank of 9 would be 90 through 99. So the only thing that we're going to change, and I'm going to show you how to do it real quick before the lesson officially starts, is that every time I'm talking about the PageRank of a website and I say between 0 and 10, you'll just in your mind know that I really mean the Moz Page Authority and whatever number that equivalent is from 0 through 100. And when I'm researching the PageRank of a website, what you'll be doing on your end is figuring out the Moz Page Authority of that website, of that specific URL. So let me show you how to do that now. Okay, so go ahead and open up your internet browser. If you don't have Google Chrome, you need to download it. I'm currently in Google Chrome right now. This is what Google Chrome looks like. If you don't have it, you should download it anyway. Google Chrome is much safer than Internet Explorer. And then the other ones, you can argue which one is the best, but I personally happen to like it. But to use this extension, you need Google Chrome anyway. So what you got to do is just go Google Chrome download. It should be the first one. Click on it, and you can download Chrome. And then when you download it, you just go ahead and open it, and then you'll be able to browse the internet using Google Chrome instead of whatever you're using before. So once you have this, go back to your browser and open it with Google Chrome, and then you're going to put Open Site Explorer download, press enter, and well, actually put Chrome extension. Mozbar is what we're looking for. So go here, and basically it's already added on mine. I already have it, but if you don't have it, you need to go ahead and add it. So just press this button it'll walk you through how to do it, but it'll basically install it immediately. And the difference you're going to notice is you're going to see this little icon right here. Once you have that icon there, that means you've downloaded the extension and it's now working on your browser. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how this little tool works. It's actually really cool, and it's actually much more efficient keyword research tool than the one we used to use, which was SEO for Chrome, the one you're basically going to watch me using throughout the rest of the video. But this is basically be a little sneak preview of what the lesson is going to be about. If you don't understand everything I'm doing quite yet, don't worry about it. It'll all be explained in more detail later. But right now, I just want to show you how to use this tool. So basically, the point of this tool is we're going to figure out the page authority of the top 4 websites that show up when we make a Google query. So I'm just going to type in anything. Like, it really doesn't matter. I'm just going to type in, I'm looking around my room. I see my guitar. It's a Jasmine. So Jasmine guitar reviews. Let's just see what happens. Oh, whoops. Okay, well, that's a regular thing that would happen, but what we want to do is turn on the tool. So once you turn it on, this little stat bar here shows up below every single result, and we're looking at the page authority. So the page authority here is 47 for the first result. Page authority for the second result is 52. Page authority for the third result is 47. And the page authority for the fourth result is 17. So just so you won't be confused when you're watching the rest of this video, essentially what this would mean is a page rank of 4, a page rank of 5, a page rank of 4, and then this one down here was a page rank of 1. So let's do one more keyword example just so, to really solidify the lesson. By the way, I want to point out, this will be relevant for a lot of people once you're doing keyword research later. One really cool thing about this tool is you can change. Most people that'll be doing this kind of research, you'll want to look up what a non-personalized US result search would be. But if you're doing keyword research for another country specifically because, that's where you want to do your research at, or maybe you're doing your keyword research in another language, you can just click here. You always want to use Google because Google is the most popular. So I would never change this. I would always make the results non-personalized, because if they're personalized, that means they're going to be influenced by you personally, what your last searches have been. So you want to have non-personalized results. United States is the default, but like I said, you can go any country you want. And then if you want to be regional, you can do that as well. But like I said, the default is fine, but I just wanted to show you that real quick. So let's just cancel, and then let's do one more thing. Let's see what we can do. Gray couch. Wait, actually, sure, why not? Gray couch. Page authority of 35, in other words, a page rank of 3. Scroll down. Page authority of 41, which is a page rank of 4. Page authority of 51, which is a page rank of 5. And then a page authority of 1, which is a page rank of 0. And let's just do one more result. I'm looking at my kitchen. I see Borges olive oil. Press enter. Page authority of 22, page rank of 2. Let's scroll down. Page authority of 14, which is a page rank of 1. Page authority of 1, which is a page rank of 0. And page authority of 36, which is a page rank of 6. So like I said, I'm going to explain in a minute, what the page rank means of a website, but this is how you use the tool, and that's how you judge the competition of the top 4 results for a keyword when you're using this Open Site Explorer tool. All right, and now on to the regular lesson. Okay, so here we are back at the Excel spreadsheet I had made earlier, I actually closed it, and when I reopened it, for some reason it added a space in between each keyword. It's double spaced now, but it's all the same information. This is the keyword, and this is how much money you could expect to make if you rank number 1 for that keyword per month. So this is how you start. You have to make a huge list, keep putting more keywords into the Google keyword tool, keep calculating, and repeat the process over and over with different keywords. But basically, this shows you how much you can expect to make. So this is the very first part. Make a long list, and you can always make the list longer, and eventually you will be repeating this process over and over as you expand your websites, as your websites grow, and as you want to rank for more and more keywords and eventually make more money. So we have all these keywords. What you're going to find is that keywords that can make more money, that have more potential, are generally tougher to rank in Google, and that just makes sense. That's how the world works. If a keyword is popular, there's going to be more websites about it. If a keyword is a keyword that's a product or something that a lot of people are trying to sell or buy, etc., that's going to be a tougher keyword to rank for, but it's generally worth more. So how do we determine whether we can rank a keyword in Google fairly easily, whether it's worth our time? I'm going to show you that process right now. What you need to do is first, you need to make sure you have Google Chrome as your browser. If you're still using Internet Explorer, you should get Google Chrome anyway because it's faster and it's safer. But if you don't have Google Chrome yet, you just have to go to Internet Explorer, just type in Google Chrome, download for PC or Mac, and basically it's very easy to do. But once you have Google Chrome, open it up, and what you want to download is the extension for Google Chrome. It's called SEO for Chrome. Type that in. SEO for Chrome is right here. I already have it, so it's not going to allow me to show you how to download it and plug it in for you, but basically it's extremely simple. It'll have a big download button. Once you have Chrome, you download it and it'll automatically install for you. But basically the difference that you're going to see is this button right here on the top right corner. I don't know if you can tell, but that says SEO right there, standing for Search Engine Optimization. If you click it, it's going to show you a bunch of data about the page you're at right now. There's really only one piece of information we're interested in here, that is Google PageRank. So this page that we're on right now has a Google PageRank of 0. To give you a quick background on what PageRank is basically a criteria between 0 and 10 that Google assigns to any web page on the internet that it has indexed. So the more powerful that a website is, the higher the page rank. For example, things like Facebook, Amazon, Wikipedia's main page, things like that, those all have page ranks of 8, 9, 10. Most of the websites that you see, like personal blogs, things like that, those will be between 0 and 3. Bigger blogs will be 4, 5, 6, etc. So basically it's just a way to gauge how powerful a website is in Google's eyes. But that number right there is how we're going to determine the strength of the top ranking websites that are ranking for the keywords we're searching for. So this is how we're going to do it. Let's go back right here, go to google.com, and I will show you the very first example. Basically, the criteria is going to be this. We're going to check the top 4 currently ranking websites for every single one of these keywords, and to make the criteria very simple for us, we're just going to, if any of those websites are PR4 or higher, we're going to cross the keyword off the list as something that's too difficult to attain, to ever rank for. If all the websites are PR3 or lower, as in not a single one is above PR4 for the top 4 results, then we will determine that this is a keyword we will go after. So I will show you a quick example. I'm starting at the very top with Quikrete, which has 18,000 searches, potential of nearly 400. Just from experience, I bet you it's going to be a keyword that would be too hard to target, but let's just start going down the list. So let's do it. Quikrete. All right, so the top 4 results we're gonna look at, don't ever include the paid for advertisement. That's the one with it says ad right here. It's a slightly different color. That's not an organic result. That is a paid for result. So that's not one we're really gonna worry about. Quickcreate.com, I bet you has a lot of authority. Open link in a new tab, that's the first one. Second listing, third listing, and fourth listing. All right, so let's see. Go to our first listing, press the SEO button. What do we get? PageRank of 5. That's higher than 3, so already this is a keyword that we are not going to use. But just for the sake of the example, let's see what the other ones are. The one that's in spot number 2, PageRank 4, still too powerful for us to really go after. Next one, PageRank of 7. That is an extremely powerful website. Of course, HomeDepot.com. And HowStuffWorks.com. Let's see what the power of this website is. Also Google PageRank of 7. So that is an extremely tough keyword. We're not going to go after it. We will cross it off the list. An easy way to do this, highlight this, and you can make it, and just color it red. Red means we will not go after it. Cement mixer. Let's try this one. All right, ignoring the paid results, I ignore these related searches. This is the first result. Open link in new tab. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Whoops. Let me back. There we go. PageRank of 5. This one we could already cross off the list. Let's do this. This is once you're in the process, you don't. If one is over 3, you can already cross it off the list. But just to show you exactly what I'm doing, I'm gonna figure out all of them. Wikipedia, PageRank of 8, also very powerful. PageRank 6 and PageRank 4. When you go over these lists, you're gonna find that definitely all the higher ones, for the most part, are going to be keywords that are just too tough to attack. Basically, even though they have a really high potential, and it could be very enticing to try and go after these keywords, the competition is just too strong, and really a better way to go about in this business is to go after lower hanging fruit. So probably when you're doing your actual keyword research, definitely check every single one, because there will be cases where one of these keywords will be, let's call them blue. Let's say a blue keyword is one that it turns out it's PR3 for all the top results or lower. So you can color it blue. And those are the ones that you do want to go after. But just through experience, you're going to find that most of the higher paying keywords will be red. But check them all, because every now and then there will be a high paying keyword that could make you a lot of money if you rank number 1. And you'll also find that when you do this, most keywords will end up red, especially these ones that pay more. And that's just part of the game. You just have to keep searching and searching until you find the blue keywords. All right, so I don't want to continue until I find at least one blue keyword, and they definitely do exist, but they are going to be in these basically lower potential numbers, at least to find a quick one to show the example. But when you're doing this, go through every single one, because any keyword that you determine is blue, you'll eventually take all the blue keywords and put them all in a new sheet. So, for example, I know, well, we didn't actually check this one, but I bet you it's probably red. Let's go ahead and check it anyway. Concrete mixer. Oh wait, no, this wasn't the one we checked. All right, so let's open the top 4 results. Let's see what we have. PageRank of 9. This might actually be a very, very tough, just a very tough category. I didn't realize concrete was so tough. Because it just depends on the niche. Some niche just has many more powerful websites than others. PageRank of 6. Yeah, this is really tough. But for the sake of the example, let's pretend this is just a great blue keyword that we found worth $173 per month. Let's go over here. Let's say these were all red, and then we get to ready mix concrete price. Let's try that one. Ready mix concrete price. All right, there are no paid for results on the top. So let's try these top 4 results and see if they're all PR3 or less. PageRank of 6, wow. So that one's out, but let's see what the rest of them are. PageRank of 5. PageRank of 3, that would have been okay. And PageRank of 2. Still though, this one did not qualify. Back to our spreadsheet. Make it red. Let's see. Cement mixer shot worth $34 per month. Let's try this one. Oh, that's actually, I guess cement mixer shot is a type of drink, and that's not really related to our website. So it's, I mean, even if it is a blue keyword, one that we can make money off of, it's not really going to fit into our website. So let's just cross that off. Apparently it's a drink. Mark it red. Or I guess you could mark it like something like, mark it yellow. Maybe it's something you want to look at later. Maybe later on you decide you want to make a website about different kinds of drinks. Let's try fiber cement board. All right, ignore these paid for results. 1, 2, 3, and 4. PageRank of 5. This one is also red. PageRank 5. PageRank 8. And PageRank 3. Wow, all these keywords are turning red. This just turns out must be a very difficult niche. Let's keep going though. There's one thing I want to mention, by the way. Google ranks individual pages and not entire sites. So there will be instances where the top 4 results include an Amazon page, maybe a Home Depot page, maybe Wikipedia. But if that page, when you check it, is a PR3 or less, it means even though the site is very powerful, that page within the site is not. So do not cross it off the list if it's PR3 or less. Make it a blue keyword. Don't be intimidated by the fact that it's a powerful site, because that page itself is not. So there's no reason to worry over that. Let's try blue circle cement. I don't know if that's a specific company or a type of cement, but let's type it in. Let's see what we come up with. Blue circle cement. Blue Circle Industries. Alright, let's see. PageRank 8. Wikipedia is making it tough on us. PageRank 4, it's a little bit too high. PageRank 4. PageRank 8. Wow. This is actually turning out more difficult than it usually is. I've done this a lot, and usually when we're talking about potential of less than $30, a lot of these start to become blue keywords. But for some reason, we're just having really bad luck. Look, this is another drink. Apparently this drink is pretty popular. Cement fiber siding. Let's try that one. Web fiber citing, right? Is that what it is? Yeah. All right. Top 3 we ignore. This is a site we already visited. This is one that was ranking for another keyword that we just looked for. So apparently that site has a lot of authority for cement keywords because it's ranking for multiple things in there. Oof, and Wikipedia. It's already a bad sign. PageRank 5. This is one we saw too, actually. PageRank 5. PageRank 5. PageRank 8. Wow. This niche is dominated by these websites too, because all the same ones are ranking for all of these. Let's go further down and see if we have any better luck with concrete keywords. Let's do this. Let's make it faster. Let's see. Usually keywords that are more than 2 keywords, as in there's 3 or more, are a little bit easier. Content management software, I bet that's a tough one. Precast concrete steps, let's try that. Precast concrete steps. Whoa. Why did I not just go down? Alright, there we go. Precast concrete steps. Alright, once again, let's try the top 4 results, see what we get. PageRank 2, here we go. Hopefully the rest are 3 or below 2. PageRank 3, good. PageRank of 3. Alright, and PageRank of 0. That's great news. That means this particular keyword, precast concrete steps, is definitely blue, and it did have pretty good potential, $70. This is a blue keyword. Alright, so highlight this one blue. And this is one of those things that can definitely be a long, boring process, but it is definitely one of the most important things you will be doing as someone who's going to try and make money online. The reason this is one of the most important steps is because a lot of people who try to make money online waste their time going after keywords that, even though they may have really big numbers, and sometimes you'll be doing research in some, and there will be a keyword that has a potential of several $1,000s, and a bunch of people trying to make money online will see those keywords and want to go after them, but they don't follow the rules that these types of rules that tell them that keyword is just much too difficult to rank for. It's going to take so much time and so much effort to rank for it when there's so much low-hanging fruit everywhere you look. If you go through this keyword list, if you go through all of these, and I think we have about 200 listings on here, definitely at least 10 you will find that are blue. So if you have 10 related blue keywords based on this criteria, you can have an idea. Say, all right, let's go ahead and say we did all this, and let's pretend that we found 10 blue keywords. All right, let's say it's this one, this one, let's pick some of the ones that are worth less, because that is, honestly, it's just more likely what you'll be able to find. This one, this one. All right, and then we have that one blue one that we actually found. So maybe concrete would be, maybe concrete has more availability for higher paying keywords that we could eventually rank for. But all right, we have these. So copy this. Paste it here. copy this, paste it here onto sheet 2. This that I'm doing is something you will actually be doing once you've gone through this entire list. Where's the other ones I highlighted? Copy this. Right here. It's a little monotonous, but it is also, what just happened? There we go. It's a little monotonous of a process, but this work that you do here, if you're thorough about it and you follow the rules strictly, will make your life a lot easier in the long run. If you don't do this part carefully, you may end up picking words that really just are too hard to rank for, that maybe if you're lucky you'll eventually rank for, but for the most part you probably won't, because you are not building a website that could compete with something like Home Depot or Amazon if they're really targeting that keyword. You want to go for that low-hanging fruit, those keywords that probably those big companies and other websites just aren't aware of, that you found through your research. So going back here, right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 keywords, and we have the potential right here, the total amount of traffic that those keywords, well, not the traffic that you would get, but the total amount of searches that there are per month, and roughly what each click produces to Google. So with those numbers put together, the amount that you would make if you rank number 1. So say you make a website that targets these 6 keywords, and you add up all these numbers, and all these keywords are ranking number 1, your website ranks number 1 for all these keywords, you could guess, wait, we got to do a sum, equals this plus this. Add all these up. Whoa, whoops. What did I do? Did I forget? It's been a while since I've used Excel to do this specifically. Tim, do you know how to add these numbers together? Equals, and I'm adding all these up.
There's some button.
Okay, we figured out how to add this up. The reason it wasn't working is because I'm used to Excel, and right now I'm actually using openoffice.org. But this is basically the potential of your website if you rank number 1 for all these keywords. So if you make a website about concrete and cement, and eventually in the next videos I'm going to show you how to get these keywords to rank number 1. But we know that these keywords are not that difficult to rank with time and with effort, and we know roughly how much they make when they'll rank number 1. Each one of these pages, this one will make almost 70, this one almost 70, 21, 34, 94, and then the biggest page on your site will be concrete mixer, where you'll make 173. If all of them rank, this website has a total potential to make you $464 per month. Alright, so at this point, basically by this point in the video, you know how to search for keyword tools using the Google keyword tool to search for all the different types of things that are searched for online, just so you can basically make big long lists like this related to any topic you want. And you also know how to determine how much each word can make if you rank number 1 for it, as well as whether that word is rankable with some degree of effort to no effort versus a keyword that would just take way too much effort to make it worth your time. So basically, this is the very first step for you figuring out what kind of websites you're going to make and making an income online for yourself. So this is a homework assignment that I would assign to you to basically get started. What you'll want to do is, just like we made 6 keywords here that are related, you're going to want to make first these giant lists of related keywords here and go through every single one and determine which ones are blue. You want to find at least 10 blue related keywords. At least 10. If you make a really long list and you find 20 or 30, 40, whatever, that's even better. But basically find at least 10 blue keywords that are related. Go to the next sheet, list them all here, get those 10 keywords down. Then you're going to do that 10 more times with other sets of related keywords. So say you have these 10 here. This will be some website you make about concrete and cement. Say the next time you go to the Google keyword tool, you type in a bunch of keywords about swimming pools. So this will be your swimming pool website. And say the keywords you found were swimming pool toys, rectangular swimming pools, fiberglass swimming pools, swimming pool slides, etc. Say you made a keyword list of 500 keywords and then you found 15 here that were blue and had a total potential of, say, $600. That would be your swimming pool website. Just like this is your concrete and cement website. Then you're going to do it again. Say the next one you decide to do, say you decide to look up kids' toys. Kids' toys. So, first one could be like toy cars. Next keyword, toy playgrounds. The next one could be blue soccer balls. Basically, you get the idea. But this will be a long process, but it'll be the most important one you do. But the homework assignment you have is to come up with 10 groups of at least 10 blue keywords. And that will set you up for the next part of the process, which is setting up 10 websites, and each website having a different theme, like a different thing it's about. So the first one would be concrete and cement, next one will be swimming pool website, next one kids toys, etc. So that is your first homework assignment. And then on the next the next lesson, we will go over how to set up your website once you have your 10 keywords related to one idea. There's one more thing I wanted to mention at the end of the video that I forgot, but basically what I wanted to say is the reason we are not making just one website, the reason we're making 10 with 10 different keywords on each one, at least 10 different keywords on each one, is because this business is kind of, it's not, you don't know exactly how well a website is going to perform, how much Google is going to like it, how the competition is going to react to it. Basically, it's a little bit of a guessing game. The potential here is just an estimate. You don't know how many people will actually click through and click on your ads. The numbers that advertisers pay will vary a little bit. The traffic will vary a little bit. So in some cases, you'll get to number 1. Say you finally get to number 1 for concrete mixer. Say it takes 3 months of work and you get there. You may actually make $100 a month instead of $173. You may actually make $250 versus $173 per month. You just don't know. And just the same way that certain keywords will make you more or less than you thought you might, it's the same deal with websites. Some websites will just take off immediately. Google just likes them and starts sending you tons of traffic. Other websites, for some reason, the competition's too tough or the keyword's too tough. Even after having determined that it's not through our formula, Google may just not be a fan of the website at first. And so that's the reason we start with 10 different websites, because of those 10, definitely 2 or 3 will be very well received by Google and Google will start sending them a lot of traffic. Another 2 or 3 will be somewhere in the middle, they're doing okay. And then the other 2 or 3, just for some reason, won't budge and Google will be sending them very little traffic. So that's the idea behind this assignment. That's a kind of safety net. And really, that's the kind of way you want to treat developing an internet business. You're gonna be making websites. Some of them will do really well. Some of them will fail. The ones that fail, you'll find other purposes for them, because really, so many things can be done with a website. But that's the idea here. That's why we're starting you off with an assignment of making 10 websites with 10 blue keywords each. And then from there, you start to build more. You start to gain experience. You make more websites. You expand the ones that are doing really well, because those top 2 or 3 websites that Google really likes, those will be the ones that later on you'll want to go in, do more keyword research, find more blue keywords, and add them to that website, because Google likes that website, is going to start giving it authority. So that's the reasoning behind the assignment, and next lesson I will go over how to set up the website with those keywords. Okay, if you have any questions or comments about the video or the process, be sure to leave them and I'll answer them as best as I can. And also for those of you that haven't, be sure to sign up for the mailing list right here.